Hello everyone, my name is Supernova and welcome back to my survival series. In the last episode, we worked on this little thing over here. Also, I've started using a keyboard, but this little farm. And in the meantime, oh, I forgot about this. One second. In the meantime, I have worked on finishing it up, pathways and such. I've farmed a little bit to start getting me going. And I think that it's turning out pretty good. I mean, profits so far, not much, but it's still just fine. Now, in today's episode, first of all, I have decided we're going to the Nether. And then after the Nether is all done and such, I plan to discuss what I want to, oh, hello. I plan to discuss what I want to do with this world, like as of the title of the video, if I'm thinking correctly. But in the meantime, I say we go grab the obsidian. What do you think? So down here in my little cave, which hopefully eventually I'll actually upgrade to look better because this is kind of disgusting. And that's part of the plans. I'll discuss that in a moment. But right down one of these tunnels, I can't remember which one. I should really mark these. It's this one, right? Ugh. Keep pressing the wrong button to run. No. This is not it. You'd think I would be more prepared. Also, I forgot to mention that little new intro that you saw at the beginning. This is not the place either. That was made by a friend of mine, and I used it today because why not? And I actually like it a lot. But they asked me, well, they told me they didn't want any links or stuff, so I'll just say, because you know who you are, this is not a good idea. Because you know who you are, thank you, and great job, I love it. And now the excruciating pain of mining obsidian. And, oh, no, first one's down. So another thing I want to talk about is I have not uploaded a lot lately. And, well, first of all, it's summer, so I've been doing stuff, like, actually stuff that somewhat entertains me. Oh, hello. I'm not saying this doesn't entertain me. I love making videos, but there's stuff to do outside of Minecraft. So that's one thing. Also, work for me just started, so that means I will probably not upload as much as I usually did because of that. So that's another thing to think about. It's going to either, like, you'll either see more videos in the future or see less videos in the future. It's just a matter of what's happening in the time. But for now, just expect me to upload whenever I feel like uploading. For example, I'm pretty sure this is being uploaded on a Wednesday because it's being recorded on a Wednesday. But yeah. So don't expect too much from me in the coming days because I'm going to be very busy. I really hope it didn't just burn. Well, I'm going to finish off my obsidian, and I guess I'll meet you on the surface because I'm running out of things to say. I have located the spot for my little nether portal. So here we go. And it's becoming night. We'll finish this off real quick. So I was thinking on as I picked out my spot, like one thing that would be asked is why did I place it so far away from my house? And quick explanation, that's not going to be my house forever. Like, that's more like a temporary home. I talked about in the first episode turning it into a turtle shell. That doesn't mean I would live there. It'd just be like something, like a kind of like a memorial. Messed up that word. Memorial type thing. But anyway, we have our first nether portal. within the third episode. Since it's becoming night, I say why not? Let's hop in. Ooh, spoopy. Yeah, couldn't see there for a moment. Ah, this is perfect. I'm a little confused about this piece of lava, which is not moving. I hate those things. It's not my favorite spot to be let out on, but also just getting a view of the Nether would be nice. Hello. Um, let's think here. I hear the ghasts, and I don't like it. You know, the Nether does look more beautiful than it used to. So, we're in the Nether now. Now what? Well, I don't know. Back home. Okay. So what we're gonna want to do now is I'll start explaining some things, I guess. I don't want this to be a short episode like I'm kind of making it out to be. Just because, like, eh, that I don't like shorter episodes. I mean, sometimes they're better. Also, one thing I want to mention, I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to breed these sea turtles. I know it's seagrass, but it wasn't working. So, let's start something that I've been working on in the background. Well, not really working out on the background, but like started in the background. So also on the way, let's go to sleep real quick. Yeah, I'm a little messy, but that's fine. Messy's good. Then I need this, this. Actually, it's just one. Thought I had one of those. Give me a second. Ah, there it is. Just one. Okay. I'm gonna get attacked by that drone. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. So one thing that I've been working on, planning out at least, the background, is a storage room. And this will kind of help me explain what I'm planning for the future. So there's the Nether portal, that's all good and dandy. And also over here, if I can get over this block, is where I'm planning out the storage room. So grab some of these real quick. I think that should be enough. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, plan book. Yay. So, first things first. Over here, I've planned out, or at least mapped out, a simple little storage. Actually, this is wrong. Give me a second to fix this. So, it's good. I like it. I mean, yeah. But currently, I don't have all the materials for it, so that's one thing I'm gonna have to work on. I need here. I think I can bring up a picture. If not, if you don't see a picture, that means I'm not able to. But right here, you can kind of see that I'm making it on a lighter palette. It's kind of like deserty, but I think that will help it stand out in this kind of area. But yeah, so I'm gonna just work on this while I talk. So one thing that I plan to do in the future is that's not right. It's supposed to be 4 apart. Oh yeah, well that would make sense. Um, so I've been talking about plans. First of all, the turtle thing. That's one thing that we need to think about. So the turtle is one plan that I have for the future. The That's not, yeah. The storage room, which is a work in progress, obviously. And then, okay, other plans. So I've been working with a website called MC Stacker, just messing around with it. What I want to do is I want to make the logo, like the little supernova logo, into a map so that I can like just place it in item frames. It actually looks really cool. I can't really show it to you right now, but it also requires a ton of resource gathering. When I was editing it to make sure that it wasn't going to be too difficult to make, I kind of limited down the resources a little bit so that I would not have to be gathering like diamond ore because that's just annoying a little bit. But it's still going to be a lot. Like for example, I mean, you could give if I would stop working, I would pull up the little document I have with all of the materials. Give me a second. I'm still going to talk. Yeah. So that's one thing. Another thing that I want to do is I've showed you the village in the distance. I thought that would be a really cool thing to work with because I really want a skyline in my world, like a city skyline. I think those are so cool. So I plan on upgrading that over there to a giant city. Also, that's way future plans. And also, if I could think a little bit, what we're going to want to do is build a house, like a full-on base, I guess you could say. I plan on it being right here. That's why I have the Nether portal over there and building the storage over here. Just because I think, like, for the main things I'll be using, I want them centralized. So that's a little insight into what I'm thinking. So let's see if I can pull this document up. So let's write that down. I'm saying so a lot. Page 1. So okay. First thing. That's not a 1. First thing. Storage. Working on that currently. Not, the second thing I want to do is Nether portal upgrade at least. Like I want to make it look a little bit better than gravel, you know? Third thing that we're gonna work on perman uh, perm why am I forgetting how to spell this word? Permanent house. Number 4, what we're gonna want is the turtle shack thing. And that's all I have planned for the near future. So, first of all, let's mark that this is near. So the next thing we're going to want to do, if I can get out of that, is for bigger plans with 2Gs, 3Gs apparently. One thing to think about is the whole mural map thing. Bob, because I feel like doing weird words. Not the second thing, city skyline. And actually, a third thing that I didn't mention earlier is over by where the original thing is, the original shack, where the turtle shack's going to be, is I picked that place because it looks like a ship port. So, and it's gonna, what I plan it to be is gonna be a little interesting actually. So, I really hope that saved. Yeah, it did. Okay. So, what I plan on it doing is, actually, let's get over there because I'm kind of ahead of the game here. Okay. I get distracted easily, trust me. Also, I've made a forest here on accident. I got addicted to placing saplings for wood, and it didn't stop. Like, you can kind of see right here how it, like, caves in and stuff. Like, I like that as a port idea. I mean, terraforming would be needed, docks, and eventually ships, but what I plan on making it interesting, because everyone can make a port, right? But how many people can make a port with different styles of ships? Probably a lot of people, but still, I'm trying to make a point. The port isn't just going to be like pirate ships or freighters. It's going to have all the ships all docked, like, and some leaving. Like there will be. I plan on having like a cruise ship, like just out there, maybe a pirate ship here, freight ship over there, maybe even a carrier battleship type thing. And it's just gonna be a fun little thing to do. We could even have like a little rowboat, like not just place a boat, obviously, but like a tiny little sailboat thing getting ready to go down the river. And it's a challenge for the future. But for now, I have my things to work on, which, sadly enough, probably not gonna have a lot of time to do that. So I'm gonna get to bed real quick. Oh, also, while I'm sleeping, I can read you off the materials needed for the thing. What we're going to need is 10,426 black concrete, 965 netherrack, 187 red concrete, 480 purple terracotta, 1,236 blue terracotta, 308 magenta concrete, 284 red terracotta, 1,045 stone, 613 terracotta. Don't know why I said that weird. 111 yellow wool, 181 light blue wool, 135 light blue concrete, 304 cyan wood, 420 blue wool, uh, 280 cyan terracotta, 83 purple concrete, 574 blue concrete, 47 purple wool, 85 orange wool, 206 orange terracotta, 96 green terracotta, 3 yellow concrete, and 1 orange concrete. This is what I'm doing with my life right here. But it's going to be epic. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I think like maybe even just in the turtle shack, as I'm calling it now, what we could do is we could like actually set up a tiny little storage room based on that with all like the amounts we need, such. Sorry, just having to stare down with a creeper here. A little bloated there. I'm sorry. That I like for a second there I got to stare into his face halfway through the explosion, and he looked like he had just eaten a little bit too many creeper pies. Just saying. So yeah, I'm getting probably a little ambitious here. I mean, that's kind of the thing about Minecraft. Like, you have big plans, sometimes they don't work out, sometimes they do, and both times you end up learning something. You end up, for an instance where it works out, you end up learning what you're capable of and what you're able to do next time to make it better. And if it doesn't work out, you learn from your mistakes, realize not to do that again until you're ready to do it, and there you go. Supernova's life lessons of the day. Uh, so yeah, I wasn't very prepared for this episode because I have so much stuff going on, but I am gonna leave it here, I think. Let me just check something. Yeah, this is a short video, I know, but then again, I don't have much to do because I don't have the materials for everything. So, one thing I do want to ask is if you have any ideas for things to build, I would gladly like to hear them down in the comments if you're willing. And just, yeah, I mean, I'm going to work on getting a lot of sand and wood, of course, because this thing requires sand and wood. I still need to think of a floor pattern, an outside wall pattern, because this is just the inside wall. And then I can start storing. I mean, it's not going to be automatic storage. I would like to get one of those, but those are big for early game. So this is just going to be what it is now. And I guess I better sign off. So, if you like this episode, which I know is kind of short and boring, but I'll do more later, then like it in the video so I know that you enjoyed it and I can do more content like this, though I don't plan on it. Uh, if you want to see more of my videos, you can check out the channel, and if you want to, consider subscribing so that you know when I upload next, because obviously my schedule's a little broken. But in the meantime, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.